Hey everybody, this is Sinz, host of Let's Play Sinz. I would like to make an update video on how I'm doing. I have not been posting in a really long time. The most recent video I posted was Super Smash Bros. Melee, and that is actually, as of making me making the video, as of making this recording as of now, it is actually my most successful video. People really love it, and I'm glad for it. But haven't been uploading any more Resident Evil 4 videos or Resident Evil videos or my very earliest videos of Craft the World. And the reason for that is, and at the point of this update video being uploaded, I have scrapped it. I have totally scrapped all those videos. On my channel right now, where it used to be like almost 30 something videos, is now down to like 9 at the point of this video being up and being made. And that's because I'm totally redoing all those videos in those series. Looking back at it all, they are huge, colossal failures to me because my commentary really was not that great. My audio and video, were not good at all. In some cases, the Craft World series was terrible. Resident Evil 4 has a lot of problems. And I want to do. I love those games though, and I'm gonna redo all those games except with better commentary, better quality, all the stuff. When I was first doing those videos, it was when I was just getting into Let's Plays, and I just started posting stuff nonstop to see where it was going. It was all really, really experimental to me. So, for anyone who actually liked those videos, I'm sorry that I got rid of those videos. So if you just suggested it to anybody, they're gonna find nothing. I mean, they won't see a video anymore. But I will be reposting the entire series. I'm definitely gonna redo Resident Evil 4. I love Resident Evil 4. I really, really, really freaking love it. I fucking love that game, and I'm really good at that game. Except this time I'm gonna do it on professional. And the videos that really succeeded for me were the videos that I had other people with me, like the Batman Arkham Origins one. That's pretty good. Melee was pretty good because I had my friend John, and I'm gonna actually have John, uh, and Alex and everyone else that sometimes popped up in some of my videos, like in the Penumbra videos, that I'm gonna have them come in and do Let's Plays with me. So, because the hardest thing for me to do is I don't want to be one of those guys on the internet that sucks at games. I don't want to like do interesting commentary, but at the risk of having to make a series 100 episodes long because I just sucked at the game. I want to be good at the game, and I don't want to overdo a series in a game. So, I mean, I need that second person to at least give me starting point for some commentary, because on my own, I'm way too focused on the game, and I can't talk as well, and I can't talk real well. If there's someone next to me, they can kind of add in their commentary, and it's a hell of a lot easier to have someone else help me with commentary, because then I can have an organic and real conversation. So, for everyone looking for some videos on my channel, a lot of them are gone now. Most of them are gone. There's only 9 left, and those are the 9 of the most popular videos, which all happen to have somebody with me. They all are videos that I have either Alex with me, excuse me, or John with me. And then the Penumbra videos were really, really popular for a little bit, but what really killed it was the quality. Like I said, I was just getting to Let's Plays. I really did not know the extent of the video recording issues I would or would not have. So it was really experimental at that point. Now I'm actually getting a really good hang on it. I got really good audio recording software. My video recording software I've perfected, and I know how to handle it. And I've also been doing editing on my videos now, which is part of what makes my videos a little bit more popular, I think. But yeah, the Resident Evil 4 series is gonna come back. I love that game, and I just want to actually do it from scratch, but do it this time well. I want to do it well this time. And as of the Craft the World series, that game in itself is only somewhat interesting. I don't really think I can do much commentary on that, so that may not come back. If I get anyone that says, "Hey, I love that series," and a lot of people I know and other people love this series, then maybe I'll be like, "Okay, I'll do that again." But I'm gonna try and make this entire channel more about not just me trying to do commentary on my own, because I have the unfortunate thing of me wanting to be good at games, which makes me lacking in being able to think about commentary to do. So I'm gonna have a partner with me almost all the time. They are gonna change. I'm not gonna have the same person do videos with me all the time, which is kind of good because now it's gonna have some variety in my videos, I guess. Um, and at the same time, I'm also trying to work on another channel. So I'm not going to be uploading as much because I'm actually currently in the making of another channel that I'm going to call Gamer Critic. It's going to come up a lot later, and I'm going to do what I really want to do is make an entire channel totally dedicated to me doing critiques on video games. Because on YouTube, I'm sure everyone knows the biggest problem with some YouTubers is they hate opinionated things. But so what I want to do is, and I really don't like opinionated reviews on games because they're very biased and subjective. What I always want to do is and what I really want is a video that can have non-objective, as much as it can, non-objective viewpoints in a game. I'm sure everyone knows Eageraptor and his sequelitis videos. I really love his entertainment value in his videos, but sometimes his videos are very objective. But at the same time, he does make very good game design points. And then, but I also love Extra Credits, which is a channel totally dedicated and created by, I mean, not dedicated by, dedicated to giving game designer aspects of games. They give viewpoints on them from their own points. They give their own viewpoints on games, and they themselves are game designers. They also give their own opinions, but I mean, most of their opinions are very heavily based on their history of game design. So their opinions are actually a lot less subjective than they seem to be sometimes. And what I really want to do is make a channel based on game design critiques, not so much opinionated critiques. And my more popular example of what I mean is Super Mario Galaxy. It is a very, 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 very good game because it's very well designed. It has great physics. It has great graphics. It has this, lovable characters like Mario and Rosalina. Mario being more iconic than Rosalina. But I mean, personally, I hate that game. I cannot stand playing Super Mario Galaxy because personally, I just don't like the style of gameplay. But I also have like a boiling hatred for the Nintendo Wii because I just hate the motion controls, and that's part of what kills the game for me. But it's a very well designed game, and even for the Wii motion controls, that game is actually very well designed for the Wii motion controls. And I'm willing to accept that even though I personally don't like it, it is a good game. What I don't like about some reviewers, though, on the internet is that when they don't like a game, they will almost never recognize the good parts of a game. I mean, the biggest example is, or some of the most heated examples, I should say, are like the critiques on Ocarina of Time or critiques on Resident Evil 4. I've seen not critiques, they're not really critiques, they're reviews on both games, and with Ocarina of Time, there's a huge fan base, which, they're a cool fan base. I know a lot of Ocarina of Time lovers, and they're cool. And they have a lot of respect for the game, because even for me, it was my childhood game. Ocarina of Time was one of the first games I've ever played in my life. I was introduced to the N64 as a kid. I was born in 1995, and that was the N64 era and SNES era. Those are the two stations I grew up with the most. It wasn't until the GameCube came out that I kind of deviated from that. But, Ocarina of Time has a lot of flaws in it. A lot of game design flaws, not just objective flaws in it. And where it does have a lot of successes in certain parts of a game, like, oh my god, not many people like the Shadow Link battle, but I love the Shadow Link battle. It's very well designed. And the Iron Knuckles battles. They're fucking amazing. But a lot of other parts of the game are very, not even objective. They're very obviously not well thought out. And the thing is, some people are really defensive about that. I, on the other hand, want to be less I'm trying not to be nostalgia blinded. That's the biggest thing I don't want. That's the biggest thing I try and avoid with my videos. I'm stuttering and pausing a lot in this. I'm not doing this from a strict. I'm doing this totally off the top of my head. I wasn't even originally going to talk about this, but yeah, I want to make a non-opinion based channel that's all about me making reviews on games on a game designer aspect. And I've been doing a lot of studying about that game design, and it's actually really really cool. I've learned more about the appreciation of how to see art styles better, um, the physics engines in games, logic in games, because even for fantasy games there is some type of logic that they need to follow by. And there's a lot of other things that I researched to try and get into that. And I got a lot of ideas in mind of what games I want to critique, and what games I shouldn't critique, at least not in start. I have a list of games that I want to critique, Ocarina of Time being one of them, but that is definitely not going to be my first review, because if that's my first review, I know there's going to be a lot of heated debate over it. And I don't want my videos to get a bad rap on the start. I'm going to try and do games that are a little bit more popular, but less of a fan base that is nostalgia blinded by it. Because nostalgia is going to be the biggest thing I have to overcome, and the thing that I have to not overcome for myself, and overcome for the viewers. I want viewers to understand that it's okay to have nostalgia for a game. Nostalgia is one of the reasons why I play a lot of old games. There are a lot of old games that are absolutely horribly designed. Lion King for the Super Nintendo. That's a terribly designed game. It's very overly complicated. But for nostalgia reasons, I adore that game. That was my childhood game. I absolutely fucking love it. It was terrible. Has a horrible design, but it was a game that I loved. And nostalgia is the only reason I would ever go back and play it. But that's the biggest thing. I want to try and get this message out to you. Can have nostalgia for something, but you don't need to have that be the only thing. You can have nostalgia for something and you can still love something because of that. But you have to recognize that there are bad parts of it. I mean, part of something being good is that it does have imperfections. That's like the biggest relationship tip ever. Don't just love someone for the good parts of them. You should also love them for the bad parts of them and the medium parts of them. In order to really love someone or something, you have to love the good and the bad of it. And that's what I want to do with my reviews. Anyway, I made this like a 13-minute. This was supposed to be like a 5-minute update. I made this a 13-minute update of what I'm planning on doing for the future. And wow, I am really sorry for anyone who had to watch through this. Note to self, I have to put in a lot of stupid and hilarious shit in editing to make this watchable. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys enjoying my newest videos and my new update videos, and maybe actually rewatch the series that I'm going to restart, the Resident Evil 4 series. That's definitely going to be a series I'm going to restart. Anyway, I am really it's 14 fucking minutes now. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time.